The stock market has risen to all-time highs, and tech stocks are playing a big role in those gains. This week in Market Moves, we'll explain how technology companies are transforming their businesses and how that can impact your own stock portfolio performance. So make sure to hit that subscribe button and let's dive in. Okay, let's start with a story about robots. Amazon just announced it now has 1 million robots in its warehouses around the world, which means Amazon's robot workforce is quickly catching up to its human workforce. Amazon said in its most recent financial results, it has nearly 1.6 million people working for the company worldwide. Why is Amazon increasing its robot count? Well, according to Bloomberg, the company navigates high turnover with employees, which can cost it as much as $8 billion every year. So according to Bloomberg, this is a way to control its expenses and also improve Amazon's safety record. All right, let's shift from Amazon to Apple, another big technology company also going through a major transformation in its business, and not just because of AI. If you've seen the box office receipts so far at the movies this summer, you might know that the Formula One film F1 starring Brad Pitt has been exciting moviegoers. Well, that happens to be an Apple original film. And according to Bloomberg, it's a major test of the company's strategy to show big films in the theaters before making them available on its streaming service, Apple TV+. In fact, this is the most expensive release Apple has done so far. But it's an important transformation, especially if you're an Apple investor, because some people are concerned that the company is seeing less growth from its traditional iPhone business. By comparison, the services business has been growing quickly. According to Bloomberg data, services made up 20% of the Apple revenue story 5 years ago, and this year is estimated, according to analysts polled by Bloomberg, to make up 27% of the company's full revenue. And finally, tech has also reshaped the Canadian stock market landscape. Now, Canada doesn't have as many technology companies as Silicon Valley, but it is home to the e-commerce giant Shopify, which recently celebrated 10 years of being a public company. And in that time, Shopify has been the best performing stock on the TSX with a gain of more than 3,800%. That didn't just benefit Shopify shareholders, it has meant that Shopify is now the second most influential TSX stock, right behind Royal Bank of Canada. And if you're an ETF investor, especially in broad ETFs tied to the TSX benchmark, that means that Shopify tends to carry more weight than any other company outside of RBC. All right, those are our market moves for this week. Thanks for watching. What market moves are you watching? Let us know in the comments. And don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss our next market moves video. See you next time.